Chapter 226. Secret Maneuvers. Secretly Maneuvering. Secret Maneuvers. I looked at it too, and I thought this was the same chapter as before, but I'm pretty sure it's not. I don't remember these first two sentences. The delinquent entered. The spider left the room. She disappeared? Is this space magic? Though I thought I heard it, surely it's just my imagination. Unlike Balt's serious feeling, I can't handle this hooligans-looking man. I avoided him completely. When I returned, he should have gone back. One of the ways to get going in adult life is to avoid pointless quarrels. It's definitely not because I was scared by that bastard's appearance. I'm not crying. I secretly observed the man using the eyes of the clone I left behind in the room. The man who froze for a while began searching the room lightly. He looks under the bed and opens up the closet. No, I didn't hide in that sort of place. Don't look for me in a location where I clearly can't enter. Hey, wait, isn't my underwear in there? It was closed swiftly. Oh, wonderful, bright red. Is he pure, contrary to his appearance? No, I get the feeling he's rather strict despite having a street appearance. The man left the room in the end without being able to find me. Though I couldn't be found because I wasn't there, my clone could have been found. Well, I can do whatever I like, even if I'm found. Because it's dangerous to return immediately, let's pass time somewhere until the excitement cools down. Sure, I have the opportunity. I should go back... Since I have the opportunity, should I go and study the matter I left unattended? Crossing into a different space, I came to the Arrogate Labyrinth, between the upper and middle layer, the place that I made a base for a period of time. There's a den and a huge object, the cast-off shell of a queen pterodactyl. She was the one whose soul I pulled out when I defied. One of my parallel wills was lodged in this queen, but now it is soulless in a death-like state, a soul death where the brain doesn't die. Although the body lives because the soul has died, it ceases being a living thing. In the body of the queen, I inject a small amount of soul in the form of a clone, but I don't let it activate yet. When I make such a large one activate and it moves, I think the energy consumption will jump up a stupid amount. I'll usually leave it in a suspended animation and let it activate when I decide how to use it. Though I cannot expect it to be very useful against Kuro, it is a monster of the strongest class in this world, and I think that the other other than the aforementioned Kuro, it can't be dealt with. Well, because it's something like my concentrated power on cast-off shell, it doesn't have the benefit of skills either, so it will be different from its original strength. Did it become slightly weaker? However, it should have the power of a high-class dragon, which should be sufficiently useful in this world. For the other queens, let's leave them to the Demon King. The soul should still faintly remain in the other queens. I only succeeded in taking over this one and the other one, and one other. Another was still in the way. Though there is already a soul-dead queen suffering from suspended animation, it is too far away because I haven't been there once, and I cannot transfer. Yeah. I'll have to leave it for a while. Because I didn't become soul dead, the other queens should still be alive. Though it will be weakened greatly, it's still a very menacing creature with a large mass. Is this about it for a queen? I moved to the next place by transfer. I've come into a forest, the forest of elves that I discovered with the clone, in front of a barrier that exists around the center. Though I investigated it to some extent with my clone, I thought I should confirm it with my main body after all. Thus, I observed the barrier carefully. Yep, this wasn't made by a skill. The limit of power that the system gives has been exceeded. Even the Demon King, who is very close to limits of status, cannot break this barrier. No matter how you think of it, this barrier is operated by using MA energy. Otherwise, it would be impossible to maintain a barrier with this output. Why does Kuro leave this? I don't understand. Should I break it now and destroy the generating device right now? However, this world situation seems like it'll move awfully fast if I do. Is it that my present lazy life, or rather, that I may lose my lead time, isn't it a situation that I welcome very much? I observe from all direction with clairvoyance. There seems to be a lot of enemy elves. If the barrier breaks, will it be a sound thrashing? Well, as for the elves, the barrier does not seem to be their only trump card either, and it could be that the pattern where things get reversed. Even if it falls down, I think there would be a large-scale battle. I might disturb the Demon King, who is pushing forward preparations for war. I cannot yet block the Demon King's way. As a result, I may arrive at my aim if a lot of dead people appear, so that won't be noticed by Kuro. I have to pretend that I'm following the Demon King's will to the very limit. If I ask the elves whom Kuro leaves alone, it will definitely be noticed if I attack the elves. That's that word. Is it safe to stop? However, coming here, doing nothing, and then returning is... I should be able to let a clone creep inside the barrier to see how it turns out, at least. I search the surroundings. There it is. Though there are also a few elves outside the barrier, it was there. I think that is an outside patrol. In that, I aim at the small group of moving people. 3 people. They don't notice me. Open my eyes and open my evil eyes. Just now, the group of 3 elves didn't move as they had hardened. I imitated the static evil eye and make the movement of the other party hard. I approach the group of 3 and begin to make them open their mouth by force. I put a ball the size of a ping-pong ball in their mouths and make them swallow it. This is fine. I take the distance from the group of 3 and cancel the effect of evil eye. The group of 3 returned back to the watchtower as if nothing happened. The good thing about this evil eye is that while it's under its effect, no memories are left behind. Whatever I do, so long as the opponent is under the effects of the evil eye, they cannot resist it and they won't remember at all. Even if I scribble on their face, they won't notice unless someone points it out or they look in a mirror. With this, at least one among those 3 should enter the restricted area behind the barrier. The egg in their stomach will hatch and a clone will be born inside the barrier. If that happens, it'll be ours. Because it's not necessary to cause a commotion, the parasite will crawl out of its host's mouth without killing them whilst they sleep. I was satisfied with my good work and returned to the mansion. So she's got a spy now, too. Yeah!